3 News.
If you think the state's pension crisis doesn't impact you, think again. Coming up, why billions of dollars in debt could make you less safe on the streets.
One fire department has a year to spend $250,000. How they're using that money to help you.
And you may have gotten the knock on your door asking for money. Why what one teenager is asking for has neighbors sending a warning.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
Cash-strapped cities are forced to lay off current police officers and firefighters to make their budgets work.
That's because rising pension debt is forcing cities across Illinois into tough decisions, and that pressure could put people at greater risk. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Governor Pritzker has promised to tackle the state's pension crisis in his next act as governor. Today, a panel of experts explored potential solutions to the biggest math problem in the state. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell is live in Chicago now. Mark, the state tried to tackle this years ago, but the Supreme Court struck it down.
Jennifer, good evening. That math problem, that political problem is creating a real headache and taking a real toll in Illinois. The Supreme Court ruled in 2015 that you can't diminish a pension benefit that's protected by law in Illinois. It's as close to a guarantee as you can get. So how else to get at this big pile of debt in Illinois as it creeps up and takes a bigger toll in cities like Peoria, where they've already had to lay off and cut police officers on the force there. According to a state report, Rockford has already piled up a staggering $341 million in pension debt. Peoria, $273 million. Decatur's bill is $128 million, and in Danville, a smaller city, it's just 16% funded with $111 million in unfunded pension liabilities. Today at this panel in Chicago, the Civic Federation president who tracks this issue closely said even if you don't notice it every day, the growing bill, the growing pension debt in Illinois is impacting the lives of taxpayers statewide.
Some of the most important services that they receive are provided at the local level: elementary and secondary education, police, fire, the things that make their community enjoyable and worth living in. So, and when we see communities that are having to cut back and sometimes cut in half their police and fire payroll just to make their pension contributions, that gets people's awareness.
And the panel of experts said today that if an economic downturn happens on the horizon, or if Wall Street takes a tumble, the pension crisis in Illinois could spiral downward even faster. We're also seeing that local pressure we described at cities and towns with police and fire. But pension debt is rising and putting pressure on the state, too. Just today, Comptroller Susana Mendoza said this, quote, after adjusting for inflation and population growth, state funding for human services fell by $4.4 billion over an 8-year span from 2002 to 2010. So the experts today said some combination of tough cuts or possibly a constitutional amendment could be a fix. We're going to explore some of those potential solutions and hear from those experts at greater length tonight at 6. Reporting in Chicago, Mark Maxwell, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Mark, we'll see you again at 6. Thank you so much.